Hi guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do an early access first impressions review of a game called Timberborn. As always with all of my first impression reviews, I will be playing the game for the first time ever for an hour or two, and then by the end of the video I will hopefully be able to tell you my opinion and whether the game is worth $25 or not, in my opinion. The game is still in early access, and like I say, it's $25 on Steam. The game is a city builder game. I've recently gotten really into city builder games like City Skylines and Anno and all of those types of games. So let's see if this game can measure up to a game like, for instance, maybe Settlers or City Skylines or anything like that. So you start off, you can choose a faction. Folk Tales. Folk Tales are expert farmers. They respect nature and it rewards them with plentiful bounties. And then you also get the Iron Teeth, defectors of the traditional timber ways. They master iron and science to build advanced machinery. Blah blah blah. So in order to unlock this one, you need to reach average well-being of 11. So you must play with this one first and then you can select that one. So those are the only two factions that currently are available. The game has been out for a while. Let me just double check here how long it has been out. I think it's like quite a while. September 2021. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 months that the game has been out. Let's take the largest one. Let's have a look here. Okay, so the largest one is the plains, but there's different ones. So there's plains, lakes, terraces, and 1,000 islands. 1,000 islands sounds like a terrible choice. I hate maps, like for instance with Age of Empires, where there's a bunch of islands. That is always a huge irritant, because you can't move where you want and build where you want, because you very quickly run out of space on your island. So let's choose plains. It is worth noting that there's no campaign. Seemingly there's no campaign, so you can create a map, but like there's no campaign right now from what I can see. So you literally, the only option is create map or a new game. So you go new game, and this is all options that they give you. So I would have liked it if there was perhaps a campaign or something like that, but perhaps they will add that later on. So there's normal, easy, hard. You are still learning, blah blah blah. Settlement starts with an abundant supply of resources. Beavers consume less food and water. Droughts are rare and short. And then obviously here you start with a moderate amount of resources. Droughts are milder at the beginning but intensify over time. And then hard, your settlement starts with scarce resources. Sharpen your incisors. Droughts are severe and become even worse over time. So let's take it on normal, even though I've never played the game before. Let's try normal. What does custom do? Starting adults, food consumption, starting food, water, temperate weather conditions, drought duration. That's fine. We will take normal. And we will start. So yeah, unfortunately there's no single player campaign or anything like that. I really like games that have a single player campaign to play through, but I mean, a game like City Skylines really doesn't have a single player campaign, so I mean, I guess it's fine. I mean, a game can do good if it doesn't have a single player campaign. I just prefer one, to be honest. But I don't like single player campaigns where you have to do a mission and then start the next mission and do everything over again, like build a new base. I don't like that at all. I like one where you start building and you do a bunch of objectives, and more objectives simply get added as you go, you know, instead of doing it the way how Age of Empires did it, where you need to start over once you reach your objective, then you start over on a new map. I don't like that at all. I like to have my progression carried over and carried through all the way. Okay. So you move up, down, left, right with W, A, S, and D. There's no tutorial so far. Okay, oh, you're at the bottom. Every new settlement needs logs. Only lumberjacks will cut trees, so place 2 lumberjack flags next to nearby trees. Okay, how do you do that? Is it just literally this or what? Oh, okay, lumberjack flag. They don't tell me to do this, by the way. It's worth pointing out that the tutorial doesn't tell me to do this. So that's something that the tutorial is missing. The tutorial should definitely be adjusted to at least tell you what to click and where to go and all of that stuff. Because, I mean, as a first-time player, you might not realize that you have to click there and then go there, because the tutorial literally doesn't tell you anything like that. Okay, so they said 2 lumberjack flags. I don't understand why you need 2. But okay, I guess we can place one there and then one over here, even though this is a very long distance, to be honest. Too far from boulders. Oh, okay. So that's too far from boulders, apparently. Okay. Continue. The flags will not be built unless they are in the district's building range. Select the district center to see its building range. You can extend it by building paths. Okay, where do you build paths? Paths. Path. Okay, so I assume we need to build one over there. And then let's start the time. Okay, so will my builders go automatically? I assume so. Is he actually building, or what's going on? Doesn't look like he's doing much. So what's happening? Oh, okay, he's actually building. It looks like he's building it through telepathy, because, like, literally he's just standing there looking at the bloody thing. So it seems the game, the beavers build through telepathy. That's quite interesting. Telepathic beavers. I did not expect that. Okay, and then I need to connect it through paths. I don't like that. I don't like that mechanic, but okay, let's roll with it. I don't like games where you have to connect everything with paths. Every blah 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 connected to a district through a path. Be aware that district centers have a limited range. Build paths to connect the lumberjack flags to the district center. You can select the district center to see its range along the paths. Okay, so that's fine. Boom, there we go. That is done. Oh, do I need to make it one more? Okay. It would have been nice if they showed me there that I need to, like, maybe with a red icon or something, that I need to connect it, but okay. So far the tutorial is pretty poor, I have to be honest. Lumberjacks will not start working until you tell them what to do. Use the cut trees tool to mark an area for cutting. A lumberjack flag only cuts trees within its range. You can check it by selecting a flag. Okay. So what is that? Literally this entire area. So the lumberjack flags are bloody massive, to be honest. Okay, cut trees. Okay, so what? Do you have to drag or what? Hold the button to select an area. Okay, well I am... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so I guess we're gonna cut off this entire area. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, I guess so. Cut all of that. There you go. Beavers need water to survive. Build a pump to ensure a continuous source of drinking water. Remember to connect it to a district center. Water pump. Just like that, I guess. Boom. And then we need a path, obviously. Like that. There we go. Okay, come on, telepathic beavers, please come build this over here. Any moment now, really. Are you telling me that's how the beavers cut wood? They just stare at the trees. I mean, that's a little bit underwhelming, to be honest. Like, I really think that's a pretty lazy way of doing things. Just having the beavers stare at a tree and then the tree just falling down. I mean, when I looked at the art of this game, I was expecting cute little beavers to nibble at the trees, you know, and all of that, but I mean, they're just staring at the trees and they're staring at the buildings in order to build the building. I mean, look at that. Like, that's a little bit underwhelming, I have to be completely honest. I mean, there's no animation when they're building or when they're cutting wood. And what are you going to be doing 50% of the time? You're going to be cutting wood and building buildings. So 50% of the time there's no animation. I mean, sure, there's an animation where they're running, but it would have been pretty hilarious if there wasn't an animation for when they were running. So, I don't know. It seems a little bit bare bones, to be honest. But we will see. We're only a couple minutes into the game so far, so we will see. Perhaps we can research animations somewhere down the line. There's a bunch of stuff here at the bottom that we can still do. Perhaps we can research animations somewhere. Like here, science. Maybe there's research animations. You never know. So now we're just waiting for them to build the pump. It's 75% of the way there. Let's speed time up a little bit and it's done. Telepathy wins again. So, in addition to water, beavers also need food. Build a gathering flag near some blueberry bushes. Gatherers will automatically gather berries within the flag's range. I'm assuming this is blueberries. Okay, blueberry. Over there. Over here. Okay, there's a lot over here. Let's do that and do that. And then we need to build paths. Just like that. Then we can speed the time up again. They're gonna build it through serious concentration. Okay, there we go. Now I need to build a farmhouse. Stable food source. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings to do so. Select a building and press P. Okay, food, farmhouse. Okay. Once again, there's no animation when it comes to harvesting blueberries either. They harvest the blueberries through telepathy. Let's speed time up a little bit. And it's night. I guess we can assign some woodcutters over here as well. Let's go over here. There we go. We can select these for cutting. They're still building this, 25% build progress. So there's also speed at the top, if you guys haven't noticed that yet. There's pause, 1 times, 2 times, and 3 times speed. Okay, we're done with the farmhouse. Farmers will not start working until you tell them what and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to mark a carrot field. Crops need to be planted on irrigated land, otherwise they will dry out and eventually die. So I'm assuming you can't plant them over there, you have to plant them on the green. Okay, let's do this whole area here. I don't know, I guess that's enough. Oh, 70. Holy balls, 70. Okay. That's a little bit crazy, but okay. It would be nice if it showed you in red when you are going to build on the bad land, because it doesn't show you, so you can accidentally build on the bad land. Okay, 70, and then while all of the buildings you placed have some storage, they will fill up quickly. Build a log pile to store logs, small water tanks to store water, and a small warehouse to store berries and other resources. Okay, so small warehouse. We can build that on the bad land, more or less. Let's build it over there. Log pile on the bad land as well, since we don't really want to take up too much of the quote-unquote good land, or we want to take up as little as possible of the good land. And that's that, and then a water tower, something, water storage. We can place a couple here. Okay, it takes up 2 spaces. Let's place one there. One there. And one here, perhaps. That should be good. Okay, now we have to wait a bit until they build all of that stuff. It's definitely gonna take a while. But I am going at 3 times speed right now. What's that over there? Oh, working hours. So you can actually change the working hours to make them work longer or not. You can see they're sleeping right now. I would have liked to be able to zoom in further than this, to be honest. This is the maximum that you can actually zoom in. And you can't even see the little beavers all that closely. So I would have liked it if you could maybe zoom in more. Because, I mean, this is a lot of zooming out. But this is not a lot of zooming in, to be honest. So perhaps they can work on that a little bit. Okay, a log pile and a small warehouse is done. Now I just need the 3 water tanks to be done. One is already done. I also see that you get children and then you get adults, so it's not like Age of Empires, for instance, where you simply have a population. You actually get children and adults, and I'm assuming the adults can die of old age eventually, since if you click on one of them, and it actually shows you the age. So I'm assuming they can get old and die eventually, but they do also have skills, so that's pretty cool. So I just need this last water tank to be built, 25%. %. They're all gonna sleep pretty soon again. There we go, they're sleeping. I also have to say the graphics of the game is a little inferior to most city builder games. You can see I have the graphics quality on ultra. So it's literally the highest quality that it can go, and to be honest, the quality looks like a little bit bad, like Age of Empires 2. It's not a good looking game, to be honest. Homes increase your beavers' well-being and allow your folktales population to grow. Build enough lodges to house all your beavers. Beavers will not reproduce unless there are empty slots for kids. Lodge. Let's have a look. Okay, once again, I want to build that in the barren land. I don't want to build that on the quote-unquote good land. Okay. So how am I... Oh, 3 inhabitants. Okay, so I need to build at least... 5. At least 5. Just like that. Then you can build a path all the way here and take it around the back. Just like that. And then I can build stuff there at the back. So I need at least 5, but I want more actually. So let's go over here. I should actually place a building that's 3 in size over there, so I'm not gonna place that there right now. Okay, the game hitches a little bit when it's auto-saving, but I guess that's understandable to get a little bit of hitching. I guess I can build one over here, but I might want to build another water pump there eventually, so it's probably not the best place. And we can build one here. I don't think this is fertile ground. Okay, that should be enough. 6 of them. That should give me enough place to expand my population. One of my people died. I had 12, now I only have 11. So one of my people died. But it didn't say anything here at the bottom. I'm pretty sure... Didn't I have 12? Why am I imagining that I had 12? Well, maybe it's my imagination. Anyway. Oh, they actually said I should build 6. So I actually had exactly the same thought as the developers. I was just thinking, okay, 6 is a realistic amount to have. And there you go. The tutorial actually tells you to build 6. So yeah, now we just wait. 1 is already done. Okay, now I have 11 adults and no children. Which I guess is a good thing. I guess having children, I don't know, maybe children work slower than adults or something like that. I'm not really sure. I like the... It almost looks like a farm that's on top of the houses. That gives it a little bit more of a nature, animal type feel to it. Instead of having a pitched roof like this one, having like a farm with greenery and stuff like that on the roof gives it a much more nature-ish look and feel, you know? Okay, so I have 3 lodges done right now. Eventually you can build... Oh, I can't even show you guys, but eventually you can build really big stuff. I would have liked it to be able to show you, but if I click on it then that comes up, so I can't show you guys even. Well, you beavers better start getting to work in the bedroom because I want more population. How full is this thing? Okay, it's not even close to being full. It's not even half capacity. This thing? Okay, that one is full capacity. Which is fine. That will mean that they will carry the water to the other places, hopefully. I have one over here, and I have one over here that I can still fill up. And I see there's one unemployed. Okay, goals, blah blah blah, you have reached a new well-being high score. Okay. So you have a well-being, and for each thing that you fulfill, like books, mud bath, all of that kind of stuff, campfire, you will then get new happier beavers. Okay, so everyone has a place to sleep now. Now they just need to build the other lodges so that we can get some babies going. Okay, now just that one left to do. Okay, there we go. Science. Finally, we can get a little bit of science going. Science points are used to unlock more advanced buildings, and Inventor will produce science points over time. Inventor. Okay, that's also a 3 building. I guess we can build it over there, but isn't there like a better place? No, that's fine. Let's build it over here. Boom. Just like that. I definitely want to build more than one, but I currently don't have... I literally just have one unemployed person. So he's gonna become an inventor, and then as soon as I have another unemployed person, then I want to build another science center. I have to say they build very, very slowly. Ah, there's one child. Excellent. They build very slowly because, I mean, like, it takes a day, sometimes more, before a building is built, which is a little bit long, to be honest. Okay, we can now start producing more advanced resources, but some buildings require power to do so. Build a water wheel by the shore of the river. It is dependent on the water flow, so it will stop producing energy when there is no water. Okay, so obviously when the drought comes in that they were talking about, that will affect that. Okay, so do you just build it like that, or like this, or what? I mean, I'm not sure. Just like this, I guess? Or do I have to turn it? Well, how is gonna be the most efficient way? It would be nice if they showed me. Should be placed on a river bank. So is it here? Or here? I'm not sure. They should at least tell you. Let's just save quickly before we do anything further, because I don't want to waste 50 wood since this thing costs 50 wood. Let's build it here, I guess. And then paths. Okay. Just like that, I guess. Okay, well, they're bringing logs to it, but it's bloody expensive. 50 logs, that's really expensive. That's definitely gonna take more than a day to build, I think. So now we just wait. We have one child right now, which is pretty cool. This guy is making science. I would really like to build another one of these when that child grows up eventually. Ah, now I have 2 children. That's great. But I need to start cracking with the children because I need more workers. So they say we can start to produce more advanced resources, but some buildings require power to do so. So I wonder what resources that's going to be. Okay, water wheel is built. It is time to start producing planks. Build a lumber mill and connect it to the water wheel with power shafts. Many buildings can pass energy to another one when placed wall to wall. Okay, lumber mill. Lumber mill, and we need to place it close, either like against it or just simply very close to the place. I guess we can build it like here. That should be fine. Where's the power shafts? How does that look? Power shaft. Does it actually take a thing up? Oh, okay, I see the power shaft. So there's power shafts like that. But then where's this thing's power shaft? Is it literally there or what? I can't even rotate. You can't rotate in the game. I don't like that. I would like to be able to see what's on that side. So, do I need to build there or what? I'm not really sure. Let's see. Demolish. Demolish. How do you demolish stuff? Demolish. Okay, delete. You can just press delete, I guess. So what I did... Oh, okay, yes, you have to click yes. Why do they put no on the left side? That's irritating. But okay, power, turn. Oh, okay, so yes, I figured correctly. That's another problem. They didn't even tell me that you need to do this. I mean, they give you no tutorial with regards to how the power shafts actually work. They simply tell you you need to build it. So that's a little bit irritating, to be honest. Let's build that one there. Yes, that's fine. And then I can build the lumber mill. I can't build it like that. I wanted to build it like this, but I want to make a power shaft in that direction, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to build it something like this. Jeez, this power shaft thing is gonna be really irritating. I mean, I can build it like this. Or like this. I mean, I guess I can build it like this, but how am I going to connect the power shafts? You see, the power shaft is there at the front of the building, and there's no power shafts on the back or on the sides of the building. So that's something you need to take into consideration. This power shafts thing is really gonna get irritating very quickly. I can already see. And then the question is, do you need to connect the power shaft like that? Or can the power simply flow through the building? Like, can you place a building like this? Will it get power or not? That's my real question. I wish the tutorial told me, but it doesn't. And can you build a power, like, can you build a thing like here? You see, it's not, you can't build it there. So that you can build it like that. Like this building has a lot of power shaft entrances, I guess I could say. But it like other buildings don't. Like, okay, that one has, but other buildings don't. So, and for instance, this one only has one power shaft entrance, which is there next to the entrance. So this building is gonna be a pain in the ass to actually power. I don't know, I just don't understand this whole power shaft beeswax, to be honest. Let's just create another save before I screw up something. I don't really know how the system works because they're not telling me how, but I'm assuming that you have to connect all buildings with power there at the front. I'm just assuming that. So let's build this here. And I just hope that the power will then go in there. I'm not certain, but let's hope. And holy shit, I actually just turned. How did I turn? I did that without even thinking. How the hell did I turn? Are you telling me you can only turn when you're in building mode or what? How the hell did I turn? I had this building selected. And then what did I do? I pressed R. How did I turn? I'm pressing Shift, I'm pressing Alt, I'm pressing Control. Oh, right click. Why the hell would it be right click? That's idiotic. It's normally the middle mouse button, not a right click, but okay. Fortunately now we know at least that you can rotate with bloody right click. Who makes it right click? But okay, so I assumed correctly. You have to connect it to there in order to power the building. Now the question is, if I want to divert power or carry through the power from here to another place, can I do it by simply doing this? Oh, I can. Okay, that's acceptable. That's an acceptable method of power transference then, because if they made it that you can only transfer power through this thing here at the front, like you see some of the buildings have this thing here at the front. If they made it so that you can only transfer it through there, like there as well, you see there, they made it so that you can only transfer it through there, then that would have been a pain in the balls. But fortunately they didn't make it like that. Fortunately you can transfer it otherwise as well. And then I see here there's also a high power shaft, but I don't have it currently. I need to research it so that you can take it over roads as well. That's also going to be very, very important, because otherwise it's literally impossible for you to take power from here over your road or from here over your road. So I'm definitely that high power shaft is going to be very important. But okay, I now have the power mill whatever thing going. We need a stable source of logs. Unlock the forester and build it near a place you want to plant trees. Forester. Okay, 60 science. Where's my science? Science? Oh, 39. Okay, so I don't have enough right now, so I just basically have to sit here and wait until I get new science. But in the meantime, we can actually build another inventor place. I actually want to supercharge this one a little bit. So we can build it over here in order to supercharge it a little bit. So let's do that. Then the power will go through here and give this building more power, which will, if I am understanding it correctly, increase the speed at which you gain science. Because right now it's making 3 science every 3 hours and 10 minutes, 3.1 hours. And if you add power, then it will be more, if I'm understanding it correctly. So let's have a look. That's why I'm building it here, so that it can have power, because it's gonna take a long time for me to get power over there. I don't have an adult yet that can work in it, but okay, power network supply demand. Supply demand. Okay, so I need more supply, because this only supplies 25 and the demand is 50 right now. So we need more water pumps. No. Power. I don't like these icons, by the way. These icons seem a little bit inadequate. they don't pop out at you. They really I think could have done a little bit of a better job with regards to the icons, because it's not very intuitive for me at least. Okay, so how does this work? I can't put it like that. I can put it like that, but how am I gonna connect the power to there then? Can you build it like this? No, you can't. Okay. So I guess I have to build it. Can't build it there, can't build it like that because it won't reach. This is really irritating. And I have to build it around here because I don't have water on this side. So I have to build it around here somewhere. This is really irritating. It's awkward. I'm wasting a lot of space by not being able to build it here or here or here. It's just a huge waste of space, but okay. We can build one there. Then we can't build one there, but we can build one there. So this is unfortunately going to waste a lot of space, but what can we do? There's nothing else you can do about it. Okay. Let's see. Roads. You say you want roads. It's irritating that you have to build the roads. I mean, do I have to build the roads? Can't I just run over there? Okay. Apparently they can run over there. So I will just wait until they build that one finished. Because it would have been really irritating if you couldn't do it otherwise. We can also maybe link this area with a road. Do we want to do that? Just like that, all the way up there and then up there. I mean, I guess we can do that. That will save a little bit of running in the long run. I guess we can do that. Just like this. All the way over here. And then like that. That will save them some time. You can see they're already using the road. So that's good. Now they're gonna take a nap. I don't know why they made it right click. You need to hold the right click in order to turn the map. And usually it's middle mouse button, but middle mouse button does that in this game. I would really prefer it to be swapped around. I believe you can't change that at all. Key bindings. Nope, there's no key bindings at all. Ah, key bindings, here we go. And you can't change anything. So that's another bad point for the game. You can't even change the key bindings. I mean, that's unacceptable, to be honest. Not being able to change key bindings in a game is a big drawback. And it's a huge accessibility issue because there are people who have to use different buttons. Perhaps they only have one arm, or they're using an accessibility controller, anything like that. People with disabilities. And if you have a game where you can't at all change the key bindings for your game, then they simply cannot play that game. It's as simple as that. So that's, to be honest, a pretty big problem. Not for me, but for other people who, as I say, have accessibility issues. You always need to think about that. I know a couple of people who are colorblind, and this game also doesn't have colorblind settings. Like, nothing. Like, there's no accessibility issue, accessibility options, not colorblind, not key bindings, nothing like that. So the game is really not friendly towards accessibility, to be honest. So where's the other dude? Did he go into the lumber mill? Okay, well that's acceptable, I guess, but I actually want the inventor to come over here. But since I don't have enough power right now, I guess that's acceptable. We first want them to come build this place finished. But I have to say, I do not like the method of power distribution. This whole thing taking up a row of building space, that's very inefficient, and I don't like it. Let's have a look. Okay, power. So now I need to get the power from here over there. I wonder, can I do something like this? Houses, and then will the power go through here? Will it go through there or not? That's something I want to know, because if it can go through there, then I want to build it there, there, and there. Then it will connect all of these buildings with power. But I can't see if it will work like that. It's not showing me. So I am pretty much forced then to do something like this, which will then divert power there and there. And I'm pretty much going to have to do the same there as well. And then I can build a house over there and divert power that way. But yeah, like I said, this is a very inefficient thing. Just this whole thing. I mean, normally in games like this, like City Skylines, Anno, anything like that, you get power lines or you get a transformer which sends power to other places, you know, stuff like that. In this game you don't get anything like that. So it's a little bit of an inconvenience, a big inconvenience actually. Okay, forester. I guess we need to build the forester. And then he can be over here. Now the question is this thing going to use power or not? It's not showing me if it uses power. Like the science place, it doesn't show me that it uses power either. But if you click on it, it shows that it uses power. So it's a little bit sucky that it doesn't show you that it uses power. Like there, it shows 50. It shows 50. So does that mean this thing uses 50 power? Or what? I guess so. If I'm reading that correctly, I guess so. But okay, let's build this here. I've actually now cut off these from quote-unquote power. But okay, let's build that one there. We can build another one, like over here if you want to, perhaps. Just over here. Or over here. We can do it over here as well. Boom, just like that. Okay, I've now got 2 extra adults. And I've got this guy also generating science now, which is good. So I'm getting science at double the rate which I normally get it. And I see this one is only generating 18 power, but this one is bloody generating 50 power. Like, what the hell is up with that? Like, can you see somehow how much power is going to be generated or what? Because I don't see anything here which tells me how much power is going to be generated. Like, normally there's like an infographic type thing. Global view, district, nope, nothing like that. What's this? Hide water, nope. Like, it's not, there's no method of seeing how much power is generated. Nothing. So, I mean, that's irritating. You can't see at all that by building this one here you're getting 17 power, and building this one here you're getting 50 power. Bloody 3 times the power. I mean, that's irritating. That's a massive game flaw, because I spent the same resources on this one that I did this one, but just because the devs decided so, that one generates more power than this one. I mean, look at that, the water is flowing quickly there, and here it actually looks like it's flowing slower if you look at the water, the actual water. But that one is generating 30% what this one is generating. That just doesn't make sense. And there's no infographic at all which will show you how much power it will generate. Like, if you think about City Skylines, in City Skylines you when you have the windmill selected, it shows you at the right how much power the windmill is going to generate, depending on the height of the windmill. The higher you put the windmill, the more power it is going to generate. But here it doesn't show you at all. Like, look at this. If I go to power and I put a windmill in the water, or a water wheel in the water, it doesn't show you. It doesn't show you at all. Nothing changes. Doesn't show you at all. So, like, what the hell? It doesn't show you how much power a specific thing is going to generate. That's really irritating. And like I say, it's a big oversight, because now I basically wasted that materials. I would have much rather placed this one over here instead of that one over there, because it would have generated literally 300% what this one generates. So that's just irritating. This one as well, 48 horsepower, whereas this one only does 16 horsepower. I mean, that doesn't make sense. By the way, the drought is gonna hit us very soon, so none of this power generation is even gonna matter, because the drought is gonna come and all of our power is gonna disappear. You can already see the water is going down and the power supply is going down. So there it says drought started, and now we are in deep shite, because now, oh, this place is full. We definitely need to build another one, because now we are stuck without power. So let me see here. I can build this one here. Oh no. Well, I want to build it there, to be honest, but I can also build it over here. Or I can just build it over here. But that's inefficient, since I don't have a thing going over there yet. And I don't want to build on top of trees, to be honest. Even though I need to connect the power. So I guess I have to build over here, unfortunately. That's fine, build that one over there. And there's all of the bloody things gone. Okay, so now the water is over here. And the entire landscape basically changed. So now for the next 3 days I'm gonna run low on food and berries probably, because all of the berries are dried up and all of the carrots are dried up as well, and there goes all of the other water as well. So you need to really build your farms and frankly your entire base. You need to build close to the lowest source of possible water, because I mean, if we look right now, what's that? The ruins. If we look right now, like there's no water left basically anywhere. So I mean, yeah, if you build your stuff, even if you build it close to the lowest water, it will disappear, you know. Even the lowest water disappears. This is the last water on the entire map. I don't see green anywhere else. So yeah, that's definitely something that you need to consider when you're doing your second playthrough. Obviously something that the tutorial didn't even tell me, is that you need to build at your lowest point on the map. So we are done with the forester thing. You can now plant trees. Choose to plant trees and bushes too, and plant some pines. Similarly to crops, trees need to be watered in order to grow. Remember to mark them for cutting. Okay, so we go over here. We select pines. What's the difference? Okay, so obviously pine is better. But maple is even better. And then chestnut isn't so good. Let's build maples. This whole bloody area. We just build maples. Maples. And I mean, we can do this area as well. I guess so, since we have another forester thing in this area as well. Just like that. And then we need to mark all of them for cutting. Just all the way over here. And that should be good. Yes, that's good. Pine. Ah, why the hell would you tell me to build pines? I built a bunch of maples now. I don't want to build pines. I want to build maples. But okay, I mean, if they're telling me that I must build maples, then I guess so. Okay, continue. There we go. Fuck off. I want maples. Boom, maples. Screw you. I don't want to listen to you. You're not even telling me good information half of the time. Your settlement is now self-sufficient as long as the water keeps flowing. Consider building a dam or placing more water tanks to help your beaver survive the drought. The tutorial showed you the basics, but there is much more you can discover on your own. Yeah, well, the tutorial didn't even show me the basics. The tutorial missed out on so many bloody things. But anyway, so yeah. I now have one unemployed. Maybe I can build another inventor, because it's very clear that inventorship is going to be very important. Maybe something like dams. They said something about dams. Oh, I understand now. I can actually build a dam here. Is that what you're telling me? So what if I build a dam here? Then the water won't dry up. I mean, there's a lot of water there now, but that doesn't help me. So if I build a dam here, it will give me a lot more water, I think. And maybe, yeah, if I build it here. So how do I do that? How do I go about doing that? Blocks water, but allows some to pass through a spillway at the top. Blocks water completely. Blocks water up to an adjustable height. Okay. So I guess I have to build this. Is that correct? Let's just save quickly. Let's go over here. Levy. It's 120 points, which is quite a lot, but okay. Let's build all the way over here. Okay, I guess that's fine. I guess that will work. It takes a lot of bloody resources. 12 logs for a single one of them. That's a lot of resources. Maybe I can delete these, since I think the water should still be blocked by those. I think so. We will find out, I guess. But they still need to build this one and this one. Can't get all required materials. Okay, well, I'm out of wood right now, so yeah, I don't have any logs remaining. There's not much I can do about it. There's wood over here. Ah, and there's steps over there, so perhaps I can go over there. Yes, actually, let's do that. So, paths. Let's build a path all the way over there. Then we need to build a wood flag over here. Just like that, and then we need to build a path like that. I think that will work. Then we need to designate all of these to be cut down. All of those. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get started on that as soon as possible. Okay, I have 16 adults now. That's nice. What is this forester even doing? It's not looking like he's doing bloody anything. And I've already told him to build. All of this should be trees. But he's just sitting there. Maybe he's building it through telepathy, who knows? That is completely possible. A lot of these beavers, well, all of these beavers have telepathy. You can see he's cutting down the tree via telepathy. Okay, the flood should be gone within the next day, so that's good. Then I can get food again. At least I made it through the drought. With my food and, well, my water. I don't have any water left, only bowls. That means that I definitely need to either build more water pumps or more tanks. Because with 3 tanks, I didn't even make it through the things successfully, you know? I mean, they told me to build 3 water tanks, and I did build 3 water tanks, but the 3 water tanks wasn't even enough. Holy shit. Okay, what's that? I can't see, like... What's that? That mechanical sign, what's that? I can't see. Like, when I click on it, it doesn't show me. And when I try to go there, it doesn't allow me. So that's another big oversight, to be honest. You can't even see what that resource there is. You're supposed to be psychic to determine what that mechanical sign over there is. Irrigates land around it, must be built on the ground. Oh, this is actually quite cool. So this thing will allow my thing to remain irrigated. That will be pretty good. Holy shit, 5,000 science. That's insane. Water pump. Well, I need another one. Definitely, definitely. Because I don't think this one is gonna keep up, to be honest. But I don't know if I can build this because I don't have that resource yet. I don't have that, whatever that cog resource is, I don't have it. Unless it's power. Is it power? Let's quickly have a look here. Lumber mill, no, it's not. It's not power, it's something else. Something which I haven't discovered yet. So yeah, I would really like to build the water tank, but I can't because I don't even know what resource that is. Let's have a look if I can find the resource. Okay, there's the resource once again. The cog resource. I don't know what it's called. Gear workshop, maybe it's this. Ah, yes, yes, yes. This is it. Gear workshop. Okay, so you need 20 of the gears in order to build a large water tank for whatever reason. I don't know what function gears are gonna have in a water reservoir, but okay. Generates a chargeable amount of power from the wind. Ah, that will be very good. And it's something that I can actually afford. Like, it takes wood and planks. That's totally fine. I will definitely build them. Yeah, in fact, it's much better than the bloody water wheels. The water wheels are useless half of the time. And these will be perfect the whole time. Because they generate an insane amount of power. 200 power. And they don't require water. So that will be very, very good, but then I still need to worry about the cogs. And I get that over here. That takes 120 power. And you can only make 4 cogs per day. That's insane. 4 cogs per day is hilarious, to be honest. Ah, here comes the water again. Okay, so my priority is, to be honest, water storage. So that's going to require 120 science. But before I can build that, I must build the cogs place, which is 100 science. And before I can power that, I need to build a windmill for 120 science. So in total, I'm gonna need like 350 science, which is a lot of science. I don't think I've even had 350 science up until now. How quickly does this thing generate water? It generates 3 per hour. So that's actually pretty good. It's quite a lot. But I might need more, to be honest. So I think I can maybe build another one around here. Okay, those aren't built yet. Build more paths. So what, are you telling me I need to build a path over here? Like this. Unfortunately, I'm gonna destroy a couple of trees, but that can't be helped, to be honest. Just like that. That should be sufficient. Okay, well, it's sufficient for that one, but not sufficient for these ones. But okay, let's see if I can build the other ones as well as this one. Then I need to think about... oh, you see, now this one is generating a shitload. It's generating 86% power now. Okay, so maybe I can build that cog place without building the water, the windmill. But I need 100 science first. Okay, let's speed time up a little bit. They're busy harvesting this entire place. This forester seems to not be doing much. My water will steadily go up. This thing should be able to support my entire village, although I now have 14 villagers, so perhaps it's not enough. Perhaps I should build another water pump. I mean, I guess so. I don't really want to do it, but I guess so. I mean, I guess I can build it around here somewhere. Does this thing actually connect the water supply or not? No. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show that it does, so that probably means that it doesn't. And build it over here, I guess. Just like that. Boom. And then I think it's there, yes. Just like that. That should give me more than enough water. Okay, the science thing is done, so I can research this thing to make cogs. And then I can make this one adjacent to this one. Just like that, I guess. Or I can place it over here. No, I will place it over here. That should be fine. Yeah, just like that. Not too bad. They still haven't built this one. Oh, I need planks. Okay, that's probably why. No unemployed beavers, but this is very important. I need a beaver here. Where the hell are all of my beavers busy? I need planks. Planks are extremely important. Why can't I... Like, can't you tell a beaver to work somewhere? Like, can't I drag the beaver over there or something like that? Works in district center. Okay, well, can't I tell you to work somewhere else or what? I mean, it's not... What's this? Nope. Doesn't show anything. Literally, I can't tell my workers to work there. It's another big oversight, to be honest. Firstly, the fact that the tutorial didn't tell you anything about that, and secondly, the fact that you can't even do that. You can't even reassign workers at all. That's another big problem, to be honest, because now I really need planks, and yet my workforce have just arbitrarily decided that they don't want to work there, that they just simply want to go on their own mission and work where they want. Meanwhile, the lumber mill is really important for me right now because I want to build gears and I want to build bloody buildings, and I can't build this building because I don't have planks. So I don't know. That's another big oversight, to be honest. Like, really, I thought when I bought this game, and I mean, I looked at the screenshots and the reviews and all of that stuff, this game is 95% positive. It's overwhelmingly positive on Steam, but I mean, there's so many issues with it. I don't understand how this game can be 95% positive. Like, really, I've played much better city builders than this game. I mean, it's not a terrible game. Obviously, it's not a terrible game, but it's not 95 positive, this game. Certainly it's not. Like, really, this game has some serious issues. It's really there's a lot of space for improvement, to be honest. Why can't I still reach that place? I mean, I built the road from there to here now. and I still can't reach it. They can only reach here, not this. Like, why? What's wrong? Or maybe if I build another one over here, let's have a look. Blocks water completely. Let's try over here. Like, will they then be able to reach there or what? Because I don't understand why they can't reach here. There's just so much that doesn't make sense to me. And I mean, I've played every city builder under the sun, and there's so many missing features in this game. Just like a stupid amount of missing features. The tutorial is completely inadequate. Like, it doesn't tell you a lot of stuff. The animations, fact that all of the beavers are telepathic and the devs simply chose to not include animations in their game for the most part. The fact that you don't at all see how much power your water wheels are gonna generate at all. Okay, now they can build over there. Okay, now I understand. You see? You just need to fucking tell me the reason why you can't build or do a certain thing, then I will understand completely. So let's build over there, build over there, build over there, and now they should be able to do that. You see, they didn't tell me at all why they couldn't do that. I had to fucking be psychic and figure it out for myself. There's just so much in this game that the devs simply do not tell you. It's really irritating, to be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, I can see that the game is still in early access, but it's missing a lot of quality of life features and a lot of basic features as well, not even quality of life features. I mean, showing you how much power your building is going to generate before you place it, that is pretty much a requirement in these types of games, and this game simply doesn't do it. Like, there's really, when you place farms, it should show you that it's gonna be in the drought or it's not gonna be in the drought. Is it gonna grow or isn't it gonna grow? It should absolutely show you that as well. It's just really, there's so many things in this game that are not good, that are simply missing. It's really, I'm struggling to recommend this game. The game costs $25. There are some fantastic games on Steam that cost $25 and that are in the city builder category, like City Skylines, even though the DLC for City Skylines costs an arm and a leg. I mean, there's what's the other ones? Kingdoms Reborn is a really good one. Going Medieval is a really good one. What's the other one? Baron? Was it Baron? I can't remember. Baron or Glory or something like that. Settlement Survival is a very good one. I have another one in my inventory, in my Steam library. I almost said inventory. Let me just quickly have a look here. What other one is good? Obviously, Anno is good. Anno is very, very expensive. Anno is like $50 excluding the DLC. So Anno is very expensive, but it is a good game. What else is there? Let me quickly have a look here. I mean, Farming Life is a pretty good. It's not exactly like a city sim, but it is a good one. Foundation is a very good one. That's another one that I have in my Steam library. Foundation is a very good city builder. And I don't think it even costs $20, to be honest. I can't see the price right now. It's another one, Glory or something like that. Infraspace is a fantastic one that I recently played. Infraspace. That's a fantastic city builder, to be honest. So yeah, guys, I don't know. really am struggling to recommend this game for $25. I mean, it's still in early access, but there's so many things that are missing. I'm struggling to really recommend it. I mean, if the game looks fun to you, then sure. I mean, you can play it. You can take the pros and cons, which I've already highlighted to you, into consideration when you're considering to play the game. But I am not impressed. Really, for $25, I am not impressed with this game. So I would give it a recommend if you've already played every other city builder under the sun, you know, like the ones that I've already mentioned. There are so many fantastic city builders, but in my opinion, this is not one of them. But the game is still in early access, like I said, so you can totally still get improvements with the game and all of that. You know, the game can still be improved and all of that, but right now I'm simply not seeing it, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, now my place is flooding. Is that good? Is that bad? Can they work when it's flooded? Oh no, it doesn't seem that they can work. So what can I do about that? Since this place is now flooded, what can I do? What can I do? So perhaps I should create a thoroughfare through here or something like that. I didn't know that it would flood like this. Well, that probably means I have to destroy this one. I have to basically cancel this. So pause that. Pause that. Pause that. And then I need to destroy this one, I think. Destroy that one. Boom. Yes, destroy. That should take care of the flooding. Yes, it does. Okay, so I need to re-evaluate this whole area before I start thinking about blocking this off. Because I thought, like, okay, you can block this off and then it might help against the drought when the drought comes, you know. But clearly I need to take the fluid dynamics, quote unquote, the fluid dynamics into consideration before attempting something like that again. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I really am struggling to recommend the game. I would recommend it if you have played all other city builders under the sun. Currently, in my opinion, it's not a good city builder, to be honest. There's simply too many things missing. As always, I would really appreciate it if you guys could head over to my nexus.gg/LFP gaming link. You can buy a bunch of games directly from the developers of the games, and you still get a Steam key. You get it directly from the developers, which means 30% more of your money is going to the developer, and I get like 5% or so of the money that you spend on there. So you're giving more money to the developer. It's still costing you the same amount. I get 5%, and you still get a Steam key. That sounds like a good deal to me. So it would be really appreciated if you could head over there. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and you can support the channel by doing that. And you can also support the developers. They will also appreciate it since they get 30% more of your money. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. I really had high hopes for this game, but unfortunately it is a little bit of a disappointment at the end of the day. But the game has only been in early access for around 4 months, so it still can definitely improve. But only time will tell if it will actually improve from what it is currently. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time.